Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a Tori Kelly hair tutorial today. So the first thing I like to do is to part my hair off into 3 sections, and this gives me the maximum amount of curl like she has. Now she has really beautiful round curls all over her head. I kind of have this really thick Z curl pattern, so I kind of need to do some correcting, and I'm going to do that with my wand today. First thing I do is put a little dry shampoo on my roots, and that just kind of dirties it up and makes sure that it has a little grit so it can hold the curl and it looks a little messy. So I wrap my hair around the wand, leaving about 1 inch to 2 inches out at the end. And I start in the middle of the hair shaft, and as you'll see that I wrap it towards the end, starting in the middle, and then I twirl it up towards my head. And this kind of gives us a natural curl look instead of a beachy wave look, because natural curls start at your root instead of at the ends. So you're going to want to try to go ahead and start your curl as close to your hair, to your scalp as you can, to kind of get that natural wave like Tori Kelly has. So I'm just going to work my way around the head. You can see my dry shampoo there. That will go away as soon as that heat hits it. If you have a glove to wear, that definitely would be safer, but I really like to just use my hand. And just missed a little piece, so you can just quickly wrap that around. And so I'm going to curl it away from my face, meeting in the middle in the back. And you can see my 3-year-old there. She made a little visit, wondering what I'm doing. So I had to split my middle section into 2 because my hair is pretty thick, but if you don't have quite as thick of hair, you could probably just work in those 3 sections. So this middle section is where I like to start teasing, because Tori Kelly has so much volume in her hair, and I let my hair air dry before we made this tutorial, so there's not a lot of volume there. So teasing plus that dry shampoo gives it a lot of grit, a lot of hold power, and a lot of volume at the roots. So I'm just doing the same exact thing, wrapping it around the wand away from my face, starting as close to the middle as I can. The back gets a little challenging, and then twirling it up towards my head. So I'm letting down the second half of that middle section. I'm going to repeat the same steps: dry shampoo, teasing, and then the wand away from my face. You can see I'm using a wide tooth comb here. I don't want so much tease and so much back combing in my hair that you can really see it, because we want it to have that natural curl effect. And people with really thick, naturally curly hair like Tori Kelly does not have to tease their hair. Definitely don't care about big hair. I love me some big hair. Alright, so I'm just going to wrap it around the wand all the way through to the back of my hair, and then switch to the other side. As you can see, once you get to the other side, you kind of need to switch hands if you can, or you start curling from the top instead of from the bottom. Alright, so onto the top section. Same thing, teasing, dry shampoo, but this time we're going to work in sections that move across the top of our head. So I kind of drew a line with my finger to make that straight line part. And I'm curling it in the direction that I want it to go. So Tori Kelly wears that signature really deep part, side part. And so I'm curling the whole thing in that direction. I know it's kind of going fast, but it would be really boring if I went slow. So just use your finger, let another portion out, draw a line across the middle. And then I split that section in 2 because mine's just a little too thick. And I curl it still towards the back of my head, but all going in that direction. If I was wanding my hair normally, I might, curl one to the right side and one to the left side, because it might be a middle part or a part that's not so deep. But when I'm using this deep part, I want all the curls to go in the same direction. So we're just still curling it, almost done here. And the last section, really far over there, but I'm still going to curl it in that direction as the others, so that I can get that really deep part look. So here it all is, wanded, curled, not messed with, and I'm just going to start shaking it out. So really get it to your root area. Don't really shake it towards the end. Sorry, I went out of frame there. Shake it towards the root, and then you can kind of start separating those sections. You don't really want to use a brush. You want to use your fingers. Sometimes when I'm just looking for like beachy waves, I may want to brush them out so they all kind of melt together. You really want this to be really tasseled and separated looking, because that's how natural curls really look. The key to get to this look is that deep part, really throwing your hair over. This is Wax Blast by Redken. It's just a spray wax, so it goes on really light. You don't get any clumps, and you can really work it into that root. I really love this on days that I wear my natural curl. So I'm just kind of scrunching it in, playing with it a little bit, and then I'm hairspraying my roots so that I can keep that deep part in place. You may need to get a mirror just to make sure that you've really shaken the back out really well. And I didn't have a mirror today, so I'm just hoping it looks okay back there. And there you have it. Tori Kelly curls. With all that wax and hairspray, they should stay in place. You can just kind of scrunch it as you go throughout the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye. Thanks for watching.